Now let's talk about importing media into your project. But before we can do that, we really need to talk about good media management. Premiere is very, very finicky when it comes to locating different pieces of footage or audio or images that you bring into your project. Basically, if you move it from the original spot that it's in, you're going to run into some problems. And so there's a device that I like to use, or not a device, a technique that I like to use. I have a folder here called Project Organization. Basically, whatever drive I'm going to keep that project on, I want to create a folder with a sort of main title of my project. So this is Project Organization. When I open up that folder, I'm going to find multiple folders inside there. Now the first one that we want to focus on is footage. Footage is the actual video footage that you have for your project. We also have then the audio. So this is the audio that you may have recorded off camera, like if you're doing an interview and you have a separate device recording audio, you would put it in this audio folder. You would create a folder for music, create a folder for any of the images, create a folder for the sound effects. I like to keep those separate from the audio and from the music. And then AE is for After Effects, and that's if you have any renders that you use while you are creating. We'll get into this, but basically After Effects can do like special effects kind of work on particular pieces of footage. But most importantly, you want to create a folder called Project, and inside that project is where we'll save. So let's go back to Premiere, and let's go ahead and just sort of, we have a sequence created already, and so we are going to save as, and what am I saving? I'm saving this little icon, .prproj, Premiere Pro Project, or Premiere Project, right? And so I'm just going to go test 2, and I'm going to make sure, am I in the right place, right? So I have my desktop, I'm going to here. That's not the right place. So I want Project Organization, and then I want to go to Project, and then I want to save inside there. And so when I go back to my folder, now you can see that I have my project. But it also creates this other folder called Autosave. Premiere Pro automatically autosaves after a certain number of minutes. And this is to prevent you from losing hours of work. And so what it will do is create versions of that autosave up to 25, and then it'll start overwriting. This is very important to know in case you somehow lose this original file. You can always go back and you have backup files. All right, so that is good project management. And then anytime I bring in my footage, of course, I want to put it in my footage folder. Anytime I bring in audio, I want to put it in my audio folder. And this is before I import it into the project, right? I don't want to import it through project window yet until I have everything separated out into these folders. That keeps everything found. Like I like to say found stuff found, meaning the stuff you already have found, all the footage and the audio, and you've found all these images and great music, you keep it in a place that it will always be in, so that Premiere's project will always refer back to it, because that's all this project file is. It's like a bookmark, a big old bookmark to various pieces of footage and what to do with them.